and welcome back to Star Wars Culture Live. It has been a minute. This is episode 57, but episode 56 was like 4 weeks ago. I do not know why I look so green on this screen. I cannot figure it out. Let me see if I can mess with my ring light. Is that better or worse? That's worse, right?
Well, that's worse. That looks a little better. There you go.
That's the best. All right, that looks the most normal. That's so weird. I have my lightsabers are blue and red, so it should just be like a purple glow behind me. I'm not sure why it's a greenish tinge, but I promise I'm not like Rodian or anything. I think. Yeah. Woo woo. Thanks, Droid Tech Designs. Yeah, we are back. In case you have not ever seen this podcast before, we are a positive Star Wars podcast. We know that the internet can be a very dark and toxic place, especially the Star Wars internet. And we are here to stand for the opposite of all that. We like to celebrate what we love about Star Wars, the fans, community, cosplay, newest exciting things in media, anything at all. So if you have anything to add at any point during the episode, any questions, any thoughts on what we're talking about, just let us know. Let us know in the comments, and we will try and get to your comment as soon as humanly possible, or ignore it if it's toxic, because that's how we do. That's how we roll around here. Intros, by the way, I am Ian at Nerdy Stepdad, and this is Marty at Core World Network. He streams some Star Wars video games. He's getting that going. So follow this podcast. We are at SW Culture Live pretty much everywhere. And then you see our little usernames up under our names there. Before we get it, so this episode, we like I said, we have been gone for like 4 weeks, 3 weeks. So this is just a giant news recap. That's pretty much all we're going to do today is go back 4 weeks and cover all of the things that we have not covered. As always, we're going to use Star Wars Underworld on Instagram. If there is important Star Wars news, it is there. So check them out if you can. And while we're doing this, what was I going to say? I lost it. Whatever. But before that, we're going to do this other segment. Bless you. What you up to? Where we just talk about whatever Star Wars or not, whatever has been going on with us recently. So, Marty, what you been up to these last 3 weeks? Pick anything.
Right. So, literally, the next week after we went off for our little break, I celebrated a birthday, February 17th. That's the day that
happy 29th birthday.
I wish I was 29.
I know, same.
But believe it or not, that was the day the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer dropped out. So I was like, thank you, Star Wars, for this wonderful gift.
Yes.
But my wife, well, she got me quite a cool things as well for my birthday. Like she got me like there's a Comic-Con coming up here close to where I live, and Christopher Lloyd's going to be there. And so she got me a professional photo op ticket for that. And I'm very excited. And yes, I'm going to be dressing up like Marty McFly.
Excellent.
She also got me this.
Oh, yeah, Jedi Holocron. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, this is the version 2 Holocron, and it is very cool. I thought, for a minute, I thought my crystal wouldn't work. Apparently, it was just some issues I was having on my end, so I put the crystal in, and this thing is really awesome. I got to get more crystals now.
Wow. That's the one from Disney?
Yeah, that's the one from Disney.
Nice. Okay.
And lastly, the last thing I've been up to, as you see in my name, I have changed it a little bit because I'm kind of broadening what my channel is going to be. Because not only am I going to do video games, but for a lot of Star Wars fans, hopefully you've seen these come across, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, or YouTube. But I do these, started making these little shorts with information.
Little characters or ships or whatever.
Yeah, the character database. I started making those and just posting them around everywhere, and maybe might expand on that a little bit more to do other things with this channel. So that's why the name change as well.
Makes sense. I like it. Cool. My what you up to is oh man, I was on a work trip. We were in California for 3 weeks. It was pretty nice. We were working, but there was a little bit of downtime. I was able to explore some stuff. Not quite close enough to do any of the Disney stuff or Skywalker Ranch or anything like that, but none of the specific Star Wars stuff. But I was able to meet up with two or three, I guess 4 people total from the 501st, and we were able to do some coin trades while I was out there. So I got a sweet coin from the Rebel Legion for Star Wars Celebration. Has a lot of the Rebel Legion Starfighter Command, so it has a lot of the Rebel starfighters on it with some Japan and like Mount Fuji artwork on it. One of my favorite coins.
That's
cool. Yeah, so that was fun. And now I'm back in business, adjusting back into a house with 4 kids in it. Sleeping less, you know how that is. But yeah, the hotel beds with no children kicking me in the face, that was a different experience. Anyway, let's jump into some news here, and instead of just just a small news segment, this is going to be a journey. I'm going to start with this one. This was uploaded 3 weeks ago. First look at pod racing gameplay in Star Wars Galactic Racer. Oh, forgot to say, this is a new little jacket here. It's a little number from Box Lunch that has pod racing stuff on it, pod racing stripes, and
nice.
Kind of looks kind of cool. And I bought that this is what I'm going to wear when I'm playing Galactic Racer when it comes out. Every single time, definitely. But this was our first look at Ben Quadraneros, which all those diehard Star Wars Episode 1 fans definitely recognized. But he's there, and Sebulba's there, and you can get a look at what the mechanics look like just for a glimpse at the gameplay. And then a first look at the Zeb Aurelios Funko Pop. That's pretty fun. And we got some Black Series figures here. Colonel Ward, who is Sigourney Weaver, has been officially revealed from Hasbro Black Series. Oh, whoops. What did I? And then there's her in the box. Her helmet's pretty cool looking. It's like light blue with the rebellion symbol. And a new Lego AT-RT attack set. That came actually before the photo came out, right? Like they showed.
Yeah.
They released this Lego thing before they released the photo of Mando and Grogu in the AT-RT. So
yeah,
that was kind of
because that was
what are they doing?
Yeah, because that photo came out earlier this week into last week, I think maybe. And this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, I missed a comment. Hey, what's up, guys? Heroes of Evermore. Yeah, pod racing for the win. Absolutely. I would shove that comment up on the screen, but I don't have those capabilities if you're watching on Instagram. Sorry about that. But yeah, pod racing. I'm so excited. I'm excited to see the other types of races too. Like, what are the other vehicles? Like, there's got to be other.
There's land speeders. I know that. So it'd be land speeders, swoop bikes, and pod racers, and I think one more thing, but I can't remember what.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got a whole.
I saw the list a while back, but I forget. Yeah. Next up, new deluxe 6-inch Mandalorian and Grogu Black Series. I'm not really an action figure guy. Definitely not as much as Marty, but I feel like since I have the cosplay, I really should own a Beskar Mando Black Series. And when this one came out and I saw the sword, I was like, I gotta pull the trigger on this. It's time.
That's the only thing mine's missing. It's the sword.
I pre-ordered it. I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep it in the box or keep it or pose it somewhere. I don't know. But the sword, I need to know what the sword is about. There better be this awesome, like it's not the dark saber, but I need to see some context for this.
his rifle looks new too. Like I don't remember seeing that.
Yes, I have seen that. I forget. I don't know the name of it yet, but I have seen a lot of the people in my in some of the Facebook groups I'm in talking about that new rifle. It's a little smaller. It's not like the old. It's not the Ambin Pulse rifle. It's like a smaller kind of. Look at the scope on that thing though. That must be
Yeah.
it's sniperish. Like, come on. Yeah, looks very cool. New mercenary guard droid Funko Pop. It's like a commando droid. Like, I didn't think they could possibly make one of these cute, but I mean they did. It's not
it's
not cute.
It's the ears. It's the little ear guys.
It is, right? It's that and like the big head, big eyes. Like they did it. Apparently it's from Mandalorian and Grogu. I don't know if it's a good guy or bad guy. Mercenary guard droid. I don't know. Could be on Embo's side. So new cover art revealed for the art of the Mandalorian and Grogu. Looks cool. Little watercolor-ish action there. New Bandai SH figure arts. The Mandalorian and Grogu. I don't know that brand. It doesn't look like it's not the Black Series, right?
No, it's from the Bandai company that used to make like your Beyblades and things like that back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, they also do model ships for Star Wars too. So I guess now they're doing action figures as well. They've been doing it for a few years, I believe. But you can't really tell the difference from pictures, but there are some difference in how like they move and stand and things like that, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like I also didn't see whether Grogu had his chest plate thing in the Black Series.
I didn't see that.
No, I didn't either. It doesn't look like it's a thing, but I mean, maybe it could just be one of those that's not quite visible from this one angle. I don't know.
Just paint a penny and stick it to him.
Yeah, there you go. Or I mean, if he's got him on his shoulder the whole time, it won't be a problem. Yeah. A couple of other new Black Series figures. Imperial Remnant AT-AT driver. I don't know. I got a bad feeling about the lifespan of these guys, given what we've seen in the trailers. I don't think they're gonna be lasting very long, but that's just me. Just a theory. Oops, wrong button. Lego brickheads. I cannot get into these. I just cannot.
I know. I had a hard time.
So stupid. And if you think they're cute, all more power to you. I just cannot do it. They're just, even the Ahsoka that was in the Lego series.
Yeah, it threw me off in the series.
It's like Funko Pop. Funko Pop. I'm not a Funko Pop guy, but I can see the appeal. This is like Funko Pop plus Lego. I just can't do it. It's not. That looks nothing like any character. Grogu is the closest, but what?
Speaking of Funko Pop, you got me thinking. I forgot to show this guy. It's me.
What? I'm a Funko. That's you. Is that a cape? Are you wearing a cape?
I am. I got a cape and I got a video game controller.
Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Is that one of those like customizable ones you can get?
Yeah, my wife got it for me as well for my birthday.
That's so fun. Do they even make bald Funko Pops?
I think so.
Like,
I think
if you customized it to have no hair, you could just interesting. Not for you, obviously. I am the bald man. Mandalorian and Grogu Razor Crest model kit from Bandai. That looks awesome. I like the new paint job. I like the little extra yellow they got going on there. Anzellan Starship released from Lego. I assume it's somewhere in the Mandalorian and Grogu because they meet those Anzellan guys. Maybe this is me being a space racist, but it took me a minute to realize that wasn't the exact same Anzellan that was from Solo.
From Rise of Skywalker, Babu Frick. Right. Yeah.
No. Anzellan, the guys.
The Anzellan. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I was thinking of the little guys. Yeah, no.
I'm mixing that up.
No, I think you're right. Golly.
Hold on. Why am I?
I think you're right.
Anzellan. Nope, you're right.
Nope.
Babu Frick is the Anzellan.
Plus,
What's the name
I
of the,
guess it made sense with the little figure guy right there. In the
right?
box.
Yeah. Solo cast. What's the name of that guy? with the 4 arms.
It's an AR.
Rio Durant.
That's his name.
Yeah, Rio Durant.
Artinian.
What is it? Artinian?
Artinian.
Ardenian.
Ardenian.
Hold on.
Ardenian. We'll get there eventually.
Ardenian Star Wars. There it is. That's it. Ardenian. Yep. And then, but it's really stupid because this takes place after the you know what? They both start with A. So speaking of being space racists. Oh, hello. Hey, we got a comment on Instagram. Hello there, big fan Star Wars in Italy. What's up, Antonio? Welcome.
Ooh.
I need to check those more often.
Sure enough.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, but then I thought it was the same Ardenian from Solo because his voice sounded similar. I thought like he looked. Then he's the only
other thinking about it, yeah. Favreau and Scorsese have kind of similar pitches in their voice.
Yeah, but then like that's so stupid because that movie took place well before the original trilogy, and this takes place. And if you've seen Solo, you know what happens to that Ardenian. I guess that's time for me to push the this button. No, where is it? There it is. Yeah, it's so obviously if this takes place way after that, then obviously this is not what's happening. That's not the same guy. Anyway, completely different race, Anzellan starship. So I guess that must be a teeny tiny ship if that's what he looks like in the pilot's seat. So that's fun. Vintage collection from Hasbro, Imperial Remnant Stormtroopers. I like how their armor looks like a little bit dirty. Like they don't have the resources that they
had. I mean, I used to like collecting the 3 3/4 inch figures, but since I started getting some 6-inch Black Series, I don't think I'll go back. But that is pretty cool. But I feel like it's also kind of a cheap grab for Hasbro part because it literally is just regular Stormtroopers that they make, and they just touched it up with a
little
dirt
weathering
paint.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I could see the appeal of like you're going, if like it's a pack of 4, and it's if you're an original trilogy fan, and it's like going back to the roots, and it is the vintage collection, but yeah, it seems not my thing. Not super exciting. Not ultra excited about that particular release. New Republic X-Wing set with Carson Teva. Hell yeah. Looks like it shoots lasers out from the wings there. Close enough to the actual lasers.
What's interesting is it comes with 2 pilot figures. It's like now you can choose between which one you want to fly this X-Wing.
Yeah,
because when I first saw it, it was like, is there a seat in the back we didn't know about all this time? But no,
just for the R2 unit. Yeah, they I guess it's like if you want Sigourney Weaver to pilot it, then you can do that.
Thank you, Lego, for letting us save some money.
Yeah, right. Another Black Series Imperial Remnant AT-RT driver. Again, probably doesn't live too long in the movie if Mando's riding his thing. Mandalorian and Grogu Clang talking Anzellan action figure. So his name is Clang. That's pretty funny. Wait a minute. And he has a monocle. I wonder if it's supposed to be like Krang. Oh man, that's a fun reference right there. I know a guy who will very much be interested in that. This was a fun little meme. When we saw Ben Quadraneros for the first time, Return of the King, indeed.
Yeah.
Let's see. That was 3 weeks ago. All right. Oh yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu will continue Star Wars' tradition of paying homage to Francis Ford Coppola's Apocalypse Now. The helicopters over the sunset, or in front of the sunset. The TIE fighters did it. The dragon and the Mandalorian ship did it, and now X-wings will do it.
You
Oh, and a
know,
Y-wing.
I'm surprised that George himself didn't pay homage to it while he was directing any of these films, because they are close buddies, him and Francis.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have thought, hey, let me pay homage to this.
Beautiful shot. I mean, yeah. This also, I mean, it may not have been his fault. This also seems they probably could have done something like this in the prequels, but this also seems like the shots like these are those computer ones that kind of seem like it may have been a little ambitious for the original trilogy. Also, I don't know when Apocalypse Now came out. When did that come out?
74, 75. Okay.
So was that a real?
Before George, it came out before Star Wars.
Shot? Right? Was that a real shot? This is embarrassing. I've never seen Apocalypse Now.
It's been forever. I think it's an actual shot of helicopters, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. So it would be hard to fake. I think with computer technology, what it was, and
especially with the way the sun looks.
Yeah.
Too, it's really small compared to all the other ones.
Yep. We are saddened to learn of the passing of legendary actor Robert Duvall at the age of 95. Obviously, the biggest roles were Godfather, Apocalypse Now, and The Apostle, but he also starred as the title role in George Lucas's directorial debut, THX 1138, which I guess I should also watch that too.
There's the actual film, but it started out as a student film back when he was in college, and then he expanded upon it to be a full-length film, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, that is cool. And of course, that's where we get the iconic 1138 in all the movies. Hey, never touch the buttons. Corporate Nate. Oh yeah, that was a good one. Brand new poster for Mandalorian and Grogu has arrived. Pretty simple. I have that blaster in my cosplay box right now. There's a fun thing. Nice. Yeah, there's a fun thing coming out where people are inventing slings like to get Grogu. Is it raining right now? What am I hearing? It's so weird.
It could be mine.
I have it on transparency mode. Something was really loud. But they have these slings where you can put Grogu in it, and then he'll sit on your shoulder like that. They look really good. I might need to, based on how the movie goes and what I want to do with my cosplay moving forward. I might need to do something. Legendary actor Martin Scorsese is the voice of the Ardenian fry cook in The Mandalorian and Grogu. Hell yeah. Look at him all grizzled. Embo! This is one of the biggest reveals in the next, or from the past few weeks. A Kyuzo bounty hunter who previously appeared in the Clone Wars makes his live-action debut.
No, he de green.
De green. Actor Hemke Madera, who was previously seen on a hologram in season 3 of The Mandalorian, returns as an Imperial warlord. So he was in the that Shadow Council, I think. So obviously Gideon, hopefully, dear God, did not survive that last episode. So maybe he's trying to. Yeah, go ahead.
I like that outfit. Like he's clearly wearing his Imperial uniform underneath, but I like that he's got the fur coat on top.
Mm-hmm.
Making it look really gangster looking.
Yeah,
like a
and that leaning back in the mobster chair, like
it kind of
that's
also
exactly
looks
what
like
it should look like.
He also looks like the character from Star Wars Outlaws, Solero, the main antagonist for that movie, for that game.
Oh, okay.
A little bit, but It's not him. I'll just go ahead and tell you that.
No. Yeah, that is really cool. I like on the reverse side what the Rebel pilots do too, where they have like leather jackets on top of their orange pilot suits, like jumpsuits, flight suits.
Yeah, like Top Gun.
Yeah, I want to see. I want to see if there's a way to get that approvable for my costume because I want that.
They'll have to approve it here shortly. I mean, I'm surprised they had with Mandalorian season 3, where they had all that.
Have already. I just haven't looked into it. They might have a whole thing about, hey, your leather jacket has to look like this. Like this is where the rank patch goes. Whatever. I don't know. I'll have to look into it because it looks freaking cool. Not for the summer though. For the summer, I will probably just stick with flight suit. Freaking Maryland. This I did not catch this at all. Notice how the floor of the arena in this trailer is a checkered pattern, just like a Deseret board. I did not catch this.
Yeah, I didn't catch that my first go around. I was listening to the Star Wars Underworld podcast, I think it was, or Ion Cannon, one of those two podcasts, and they mentioned it. I was like, I didn't recognize that before, and so I went back and saw the pictures.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. I feel like at the Renaissance Fair they did this thing where it was like a live person chess, and then when one piece would take another piece, those pieces would duel. And so I wonder if it's something like that, because there, like, we did see that there are other like monsters and creatures involved. So
yeah, and Ultimate Dejarik board too, which is cool.
Yeah, huge freaking Dejarik board. Yeah, this swampy planet, obviously Nal Hutta. I mean, we assume is almost certainly Nal Hutta, and we have only seen that on screen in the Clone Wars. Definitely looks all green and gross. Somewhere giant slugs would flourish. The twins, since the brother and sister that we haven't seen since Book of Boba Fett, they will come back in Mandalorian and Grogu. I think that makes sense. Wish Boba Fett was coming back, but I really don't think he's probably going to be there. He's busy.
I don't know. I'll ask him. I'll ask Tim when I see him. He's also going to be at Comic-Con too.
God. Yes, please do. He won't tell you.
Like, hey Tim, any word about Boba Fett? Yeah.
You gonna be in this movie? Din Djarin
blink once for yes.
Oh yeah, blink once for yes, and he'll just stare at you like this, or he'll blink like 1,000 times and he'll be like,
"That's it, Clone Army."
Yes, Clone Army.
Sorry.
Din Djarin is seen facing off against a dragon snake in the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. Others of the species previously appeared in The Empire Strikes Back, which I did not know that this. How were we supposed to know that big fin? I thought it was like a whale. It swallowed R2-D2, and in the Clone Wars tried to eat Obi-Wan. The one in Clone Wars, I mean, the face looks the same, but that has a lot of green stuff on him. So I guess wonder if this is like an albino or something.
Could maybe.
Looks blind.
It does.
U-Wings are back, baby! I got a Lego one sitting right there because I loved it in Rogue One, and as soon as I saw it as soon as I saw that it was going to be in Mando and Grogu, I loved it in Andor and Rogue One, really. But apparently it was also in Rebels. That's cool. I think the one in Rebels may have been Saw Gerrera's Cavern Angels because it looks like it's painted that black and white situation.
I think so.
The man with the hat is back. That's Hembo. Never enough Ardenians. That's true. Oh, there was another one in The Mandalorian. I wonder if that's not the same
guy. I forgot about him.
Yeah, I mean, I saw extra arms. I don't think I ever actually registered that it was an Ardenian. The return of Commander Meilu Run. Ridiculous. Subtle tribute to the late legendary Grief Karga actor Carl Weathers has been spotted in Mando and Grogu trailer. Up there it says Weathers Apollo, which is Carl Weathers, and then Apollo was the character from the Apollo Creed Rocky film situation. So it's pretty nice little Arabesh tribute there. Oh no, messed up. Nobody move. 2 weeks ago, we were exactly 1 year away from the re-release of the theatrical version of Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope. Exactly 1 year. That'll be a fun one to go to. What's next? This is the way. There was obviously the Star Wars Underworld podcast. More FaceTime with Pedro. Yeah, he. I didn't realize it's like every season so far. Oh wait, no, not in season 3.
No,
but
I mean he was in the armor at least, but he wasn't. He didn't have his helmet off.
Right. And now apparently there's a lot. I mean, we see a quote coming up, but apparently there's more scenes with him with his helmet off. Like everything gets all messed up. Taking a little pivot here away from Mando Grogu, during a recent interview with BK Magazine, Steven Soderbergh discussed the hunt for Ben Solo further. We were all frustrated. That was 2.5 years of free work for me and Adam and Rebecca Blunt. I'd kind of made the movie in my head and just felt bad that no one else was going to get to see it. I thought the conversation with Disney was strictly going to be a practical one. Where they go, what is this going to cost? And I really had a good answer for all of it, but that never even got to that point. It's insane. We're all very disappointed. So maybe it'll come back. Yeah, we are all disappointed. Maybe it'll come back. I want it to come back. They sometimes listen to fans. Marvel Comics is set to release a set of 5 one-shot comics in celebration of the 10th anniversary of Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. 10 years ago. That came out 10 years ago.
Okay.
I guess with 2 seasons of Andor out, it doesn't feel that wrong.
Right. I was thinking the same thing. It was like, man, 10 years? But then just last year, we celebrated 10 years of Force Awakens.
Right. And that was the year after that, right?
Real.
So, right.
Yeah. But I'm surprised Rogue One's getting this kind of treatment 10 years later with one-shot comics, unlike The Force Awakens, where like, yay, Force Awakens. All right, move on. Where it's like you get Rogue One, 5 one-shot comics. Who knows? We might get something else later. I guess technically the U-Wing would be a tribute to it, since it's coming out in Mandalorian and Grogu 10 years.
True. I think the success of Andor is probably a helping hand in that, because I'm sure Rogue One had a surge of viewership after season 2, especially after season 2 ended of Andor. Right. But yeah, five little comics here. You got Jyn Erso and Cassian, obviously, Saw Gerrera, Darth Vader.
The other one's supposed to be Chirin Bays, but they don't have a cover yet.
Okay, got it. A new interview with Hollywood Reporter, Tony Gilroy discusses Andor and its real world parallels. So you get out your Fashion for Dummies book for the 15 things you do, and we tried to include as many of them as we could in the most artful way possible. How are we supposed to know that this clown car in Washington was going to basically use the same book that we use? So I don't think it's prescience so much as the sad familiarity of fascism and the karaoke menu of things that you go through to do it. You could list them from the show, or you could list them from the newspaper in the beginning. It was very confusing. People were like, oh, you're psychic, or the show is prescient. But in the rearview mirror, it's really a much sadder explanation than that. Moving on to something happier. Oh no, this is not a happier quote. It's just sad how predictable and lame and obvious and wrong it all is. Fascism is just a total fail in the end. It eats itself up in the end. So this will have been an incredible waste of time, an incredibly wasted opportunity, and an incredibly dark period in America's history that it may never recover from. Yay. Here, this was a fun one. I remember the news that came out, the little rumor that Dave Filoni disliked Andor, which was very quickly disproven. Tony Gilroy pushed back against that claim. We've always gotten along with Filoni and Favreau, and we've never had anything but high praise for everything that they've done. We only have our show because of them, and we've always said that was true. There's no Andor without The Mandalorian. It would not exist. So it has never been anything but cordial and pleasant, ever, 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 ever. He literally says ever 4 times. I really can't picture. I mean, picture Dave Filoni, who has made some of the greatest Star Wars things, Star Wars characters ever, and then looking at Andor and being like, I don't like that, when everyone else agrees that it's freaking fantastic. Not just fantastic Star Wars, just fantastic in general. Sorry. Another quote from Tony Gilroy. Gorman is Greenland. Gorman is anything. We want the rare earth. We want this. Really just a crude laundry list of moves that they have, and my earlier answer stands for the way it rhymes with Andor. 2 weeks ago, it was 45 days till Maul Shadow Lord. We're like, what, a month away now?
I think less than a month, actually.
Nice. There's a new still from Maul Shadow Lord. It's kind of similar to things we've seen in the trailer, but look at the smoke coming off that lightsaber. That is so.
Yeah, I bet it's raining. And that's like the rain.
I know. That's cool. That's so cool. Doing that in an animated film. My God.
Details.
Yep. A week ago, The Mandalorian and Grogu is 85 days away. So do the math on that. It's 77. A Clan of 2. Yes. Yes. Look at it. I love that hug in the Book of Boba Fett. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Why does Andor feel so much like real life? Oh, they discussed that on the podcast. There was a whole thing about Netflix to acquire Warner Bros. And backed out of the Warner Brothers bidding war. So Paramount's probably taking over. All of that. Ooh, this is a new one, fun one. Speaking with io9.com, Ryan Gosling discussed his decision to finally embrace a major franchise role in Star Wars Starfighter. It was Sean's enthusiasm and his vision and the script. And I just avoided these things because they never felt right. And I'm glad I did, because I feel like, similar to a book like this, it was worth waiting for. And it is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That's so cool. And it's not even really a major franchise role, because like it's like kind of a one-off story, right? So it's like it's part of a larger universe, but
I think I read somewhere or heard somewhere that it has potential. If it's good enough, it could possibly continue, but we're not sure if that's just a rumor, though.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I mean, Starfighter, I can't see myself not watching anything like that. It's my jam. Star Wars Squadrons. Star Wars. Oh yeah, lots of award posts coming up. Ready? Star Wars Skeleton, because the Children's and Family Emmy Awards just came out and the Saturn Awards just came out. So the Skeleton Crew received 4 wins at the Children's and Family Emmy Awards. Outstanding Young Teen Series, boom. Outstanding Visual Effects, absolutely agree. Outstanding Editing for that episode, The Real Good Guys. And then outstanding sound mixing and sound editing. You have a lot to learn about pirates. That was the episode. Yeah, great stuff. I believe the actors also, at least the young actor won something.
Yeah,
it's coming up. I scanned earlier. It's coming up. Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures has won the award for outstanding sound mixing and sound editing for the episode The Battle of Tennu at the Children's and Family Emmy Awards. Love that show. I wish my kids loved it. I put it on for them, but it's just, I don't think it's there. It doesn't hold their attention like some other things do. So
I understand.
Try something else. 1 week ago, The Mandalorian and Grogu arrives in 80 days. So that math doesn't make sense with what we said earlier. So I think Instagram estimates, like if it's 8 days, just as 1 week ago. Empire Magazine posted a new image teasing another Mandalorian and Grogu reveal. Hasbro Pulse revealed a new Black Series 6-inch scale Maul figure. This one looks pretty freaking sweet. Oh, that's cool. He can put his cloak over him. That is fun. So he's got, hold on. So he's got 2 lightsabers that he can turn into a double lightsaber. Looks like. That'll be cool.
I never realized that.
Looks like it in the figure. I mean,
well, I guess it makes sense because he had one sitting in the trailer on next to like where his T was, and that was the one that Asajj Ventress would go on to use later on. It looked like, and then or had, can't remember, and then he has another one that was like a staff. I guess later on, he probably combined those two.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good stuff. And then, of course, Black Series 6 is Devon Azara. That poor Jedi turned something else. Guess we'll find out. Rook cast Black Series 6-inch figure from Maul Shadow Lord. We actually have a Rook cast in the 501st. I don't know if it's technically the 501st or if it's Rebel Legion. Maybe I think it's 501st, but it's a very specific bounty hunter that it might be the only one in the 501st Legion. I'll have to ask her, but very cool. She was so excited to see this character coming out.
You know what's interesting though is that this Rook cast here for Maul Shadow Lord, her armor went from being like that crimson red to like a maroon color.
Yeah, it's like darker, right?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, because she had more of the prominent colors of what Maul had when they were on Mandalore, but now that that's done and gone, she looks like she switched colors.
Yeah, interesting. Have we seen in the trailers? Is she with Maul or is she against Maul?
There's a quick glimpse from like her back when he was talking to her in the trailer. But I think that was the only time you saw her. If not one more time, it was quick.
Got it. So we don't really know.
Yeah.
It appears, yeah. All right. We can guess, but another 6-inch figure for the 11th brother. He looks so freaking cool. That skull thing. Empire Magazine has officially revealed their new cover featuring Mandalorian and Grogu. The Mandalorian and Grogu go to the movies. Look at him on the freaking chair. Subscriber cover. Mando doing that, holding that thing. I don't even know what that's called. There's that image of Din and Grogu on the AT-RT that the Lego kind of gave away, but even there, it kind of looks like a toy. I don't know why.
It does. It's like, yeah, it's like it's just sitting on a backdrop, just painted.
Yeah.
I think it's the lighting, maybe, of just how the scene is.
Yeah. Interesting.
They haven't put the vignette in and all that, you know.
Yeah, it was just a precursor. Speaking with Empire Magazine, Pedro Pascal discussed the end of The Mandalorian Season 3 and Din and Grogu working for the New Republic. It only felt like the ending of a particular chapter. They opened up the opportunity for him to continue his best work as a bounty hunter, but just working for the good guys, combining skill and morality. Whereas when we meet him first, it's simply skill and Beskar and the Mandalorian creed. Through his relationship to Grogu, there's an expansion of his heart and a disarming of his armor, so to speak, that leads him to fight for what he knows is right. Yeah, the switch when he's like, what's going to happen to the kid? And then he's like, yeah, I can't let that happen. Love it. Love it. This time we're, oh yeah, that's a cool thing. Culture Slate, they have an indie spotlight with the band F105. I think they did they have some Star Wars inspired songs, and they had a interview with one of the, I think the lead singer or one of the musicians in there. But
I think he's a guitarist and lead singer. His name is Din something.
I know, that's so cool. That's so awesome that his name is Din. I saw that. Yeah, there was an image of Rada the Hutt that came out, and we were all like, I don't know, excited or something. I really liked the armor on his shoulders, but Hal Hickel from Industrial Light and Magic confirmed that it was a fake, and I can see how it kind of looks AI-ish.
The
It
eyes.
seems to. It's the eyes and like the armor that's like part of his skin almost. That part's kind of weird. And obviously he doesn't have the six pack, but the eyes are very different than Jabba's eyes and Rada's eyes, and also, but they got the weapons. They kind of got the weapons right, which was interesting. So I wonder how they made that, and it's kind of rude to make that. I wonder if that's why they released the image of the real one sooner rather than later, so that would go viral and kind of take the attention off of this one. I'm not sure. It's not from the film. Ignore it. Let's see. Finally, a real first look at Rod of the Hutt. Yeah, courtesy of Empire Magazine. He's got some pecs. He's got some biceps, triceps, abs. I guess those weapons look way simpler. So I wonder if someone took this image and plugged it into some AI or something. But those eyes are like almost identical to Jabba's.
Yeah.
I still just can't see how. I mean, his tail is just such a weak spot back there. Like, how are you going to defend that? I don't know. I'm confused.
He might spin around and it'd be a weapon itself.
I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see. That'll be an interesting. You got to sell that.
Oh yeah.
Sell that to me. Jon Favreau confirms Pedro Pascal will wear his armor helmeted as well. You'll see Pedro in the armor both with and without the helmet. He's a pretty physical performer, so we pushed a little further than we have in the past as far as what he's doing helmet off. So, okay. So it looks like he's without a helmet for a little bit more in this.
Makes me wonder how much Brandon Wayne and Lateef are not in the costume now.
Yeah, I was about to say it's less work for them. Less opportunities.
I think Lateef might be able to be in it more because he is the stunt guy, whereas Brandon's the stand-in.
Yeah, so if they're doing armored stunts in the helmet, or I guess without the helmet too, like depending on the haircut and whatever. Jon Favreau discusses where we'll find Rod of the Hutt. Rod is in top form, fighting in the pits, a gladiator of sorts. I mean, yeah, that seems to fit with what we've seen. Gladiator Dejeric board. Love it. Jeremy Allen White discussed voicing Rada. There's a little bit of Huttese. My speaking voice changes as Rada. It was helpful, of course, to listen to Jabba. Yeah, I imagine. As of 4 days ago, 1 month away from Maul Shadowlord. 1 month. So a month and 4 days. That's it right now. What do you have in mind for your next? Oh, that's just a quote. The glow up no one saw coming. He's so cute. Just wait to see what he'll grow into. Oh boy. Kathleen Kennedy confirmed that Grogu will not speak. Grogu is another perfect example of a character that has to emote and you have to feel connected to, and he never speaks a word. Thank God. I don't think I'm not ready for that. That's just a change that I'm not. I don't think I'm interested at all. Like, he can speak in a century when we're not covering him anymore.
By the time we get to like the sequel trilogy, maybe that's like 30-something years in the future. I don't know.
Right. I'm not ready for Grogu to talk. That would, no matter what the word is, even if it's like baby talk, I'm not. It's not time. It's too soon. George Lucas was given the Dr. Donald A. Reed Founders Award at the 2026 Saturn Awards. Mark Hamill made a surprise appearance at the ceremony to present George with the award. That is so fun. These next few posts are about the Saturn Awards. They just happened a couple days ago. Andor has won Best Science Fiction Television Series. Good.
About time.
Good Lord. George Lucas's acceptance speech for Donald A. Reed Founders Award. You should listen to that if you get a chance. Diego Luna won Best Actor in a Television Series for Andor at the Saturn Awards. Love it.
I hate though the fact if you think about it, it's all the Saturn Awards is basically all sci-fi material. So if it kind of sucked because the actual Emmys he was nominated for that but lost because of another TV series. Luckily, I guess sci-fi nothing could top Star Wars at this point.
Not when you have a year where you release the greatest series in season 2 of the greatest series in sci-fi lately. We also had I don't know how to say his name. Do you?
I can't see it from there. Let me get my notes.
Ravi Ravi Kabat Conyers. Ravi Kabat Conyers. Oh no. Where was it? There it is. Best Younger Performer in a Television Series for his role as Win. Main character. Well done.
Sorry, Ravi, we butchered your name if you're listening.
Sorry, yeah, don't. Also, just don't listen to this. We're not worthy. Congratulations to Andor Stellan Skarsgård for winning Best Supporting Actor in a Television Series. Hell yeah. Look at this sweep. Look at this Andor sweep going on. Deserved. My God. And then a TV spot for Mandalorian Grogu featuring some new footage has surfaced. I think it's mostly just this thing about them like starting to get the ship ready and Grogu messing with stuff again, like a kid who's not strapped in properly. Unless all this stuff was new too, I don't remember.
I don't remember much. I mean, I remember seeing these.
Right.
The sneeze was new.
What was new? The sneeze?
The sneeze was new.
That's hilarious. Angry helmet listed. Love it. Oh, suiting up. Look at him. Tiny little speeder. Look at him go. All right. Anyway. Yeah. That's there you go. That's it. There's that old school poster. The hype is getting real. And then there's another shot of them in their little cast chairs, A New Way. And there's preview page from tomorrow's issue of Empire Magazine. Big stuff coming. Yeah, it's time to brush up on this scene from The Mandalorian where the Shadow Council and getting familiar with all these Imperial figures. This was only posted like 2 hours ago. So all these remnants, like we're gonna run into at least one of these. So gotta brush up. And all right, so that was all that we
actually. There's one
that I was gonna
missed.
say that was all that we had on Star Wars Underworld. But yeah, tell me, Marty, what did we miss?
It has been announced on Star Wars Explained that Chris Kempshaw, because Alex did an actual interview with him. There is a novel coming out called Star Wars Star Pilot, and it is supposed to be kind of like the in-world universe history manuscript about the pilots in the Alliance to Restore the Republic and the Galactic Empire during the Galactic Civil War. It's written by Wedge, along with other pilots from both factions.
Oh, I did see that.
And yes. But everything, like the interviews and everything, I guess take place after the Rise of Skywalker. So they're like older, careered people who's like, yeah, let me reminisce about the good old days, you know?
Okay, like if you go to a veteran's home and they like talk about their experience.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I think there's also some stuff about, you know, the battle against the First Order too in there as well. I think someone mentioned, I think Alex mentioned that Wedge might make a little mention of Snap Wexley since he died in the Battle of Exegol.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair. Wait, who died in the Battle of Exegol?
Snap Bexley.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Because that was his. That's his step kid. If you didn't know,
Wedges. I did not.
Yeah.
Wait, the actor or the
characters.
Characters.
Nice. Yeah. Wedge got married after the Galactic Civil War, and he's got a step kid.
Yay! Wedge is a stepdad. Haha! Another nerdy stepdad. Another stepdad in nerd culture. All right, so that's our epic 3-week news recap. Marty, do you have a trivia question for us today?
Unfortunately, I do not. I figured the news probably would have taken up a lot of our time, and I was somewhat right.
As I'm surprised my lightsabers are still up because it is 7:57. We took almost an hour recapping all that news. Yeah,
I do have a topic. Maybe we could talk about next week. So
yeah, we'll next week we'll get a topic going. Definitely not as much news. I mean, that'd be cool if there was some big news that we didn't expect this week. Right. But yeah, next week we'll hit a topic pretty hard. Other than that, we hope you enjoy what we're doing here. We like to jump into the things we're excited about, positive podcasts. We know that things can get dark and toxic on the internet, especially now and especially around Star Wars. So if you want to escape from all that, we can be your escape pod. That was already a name for a podcast when we were looking at names. That's why we are not the escape pod. That's already a thing. We are not the first to be that genius. Anyway, follow us everywhere at SW Culture Live. Follow him, Marty, Core World Network. I've definitely seen him. Where all are you? TikTok, Facebook, Instagram?
Facebook, Instagram, Threads, YouTube, and nice. Twitch as Core World Gaming.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Follow him there. Follow me at Nerdiest Stepdad. Pretty much everywhere. I'm not as active on like X and some stuff. Just mostly reels and shorts.
Same. I don't do X.
Yeah. And of course follow us at SW Culture Live everywhere. And we will see you next week at 7. I am going to have to insist that we push it back to 7:30. Unfortunately, it's just too crazy with the kiddo having rehearsals till later than we expected. So it'll probably be 7:30 next week. We will see you then. And until then, may the Force be with you.